At Child Care Group, we are inspired by our vision of community where every child and every family thrives. It's inside these walls where children who otherwise wouldn't have the chance bond with loving teachers, enrich their minds through play, and even learn to read. But of all the stories told to the children at Child Care Group, it's their own stories that touch us most.
Research shows that children that have been victims of adverse childhood experiences, also known as ACEs, are more likely to have issues with their education, social issues, and a lot of the children that we receive here at Anderson at Child Care Group have already been through a lot of traumatic issues. One child in particular that we had at the center, his name was Tremaine. He was 3 years old when we got him here at the center, and unfortunately shortly after enrolling here, his family went through one of the worst things anyone could go through. His older brother was murdered. He was shot and killed.
It really hurt. It really hurt the family. We're still going through it. Every day I ask Tremaine, who do we never forget? And he always says, my big brother, Devontae.
At such a young age, Tremaine couldn't fully grasp the tragedy his family was going through. But he did understand that his home was full of sorrow, and school was a place he could go to be comforted, a place where teachers and staff poured into him and his mother.
They've been so great to myself. Any family member that comes to pick up Tremaine, they're very their heart's open. Words cannot express how I feel about this school and the staff. They have been awesome, great. Every teacher, every staff member, they've been awesome.
Another child that has come to our center is Angel. He arrived here at 3 years old, but his journey to us was quite tumultuous. Started in Honduras, where he lost his mother, and his aunt was traveling to the United States to reunite him with his father. Unfortunately, they were detained at the border, and Angel was in an immigration camp for 3 months. He was 3 years old, he didn't know any English, and he was alone.
Pues el niño se sentía un saxto, nervioso porque cuando ya hicimos todo, ya cuando me lo entregaron, y pues me conmovió mucho también porque cuando lo fui a traer al aeropuerto, pues ya él no me conocía bien porque yo lo dejé como de 2 años y ya lo venimos a meter aquí, pues gracias a Dios todo aquí está bien.
There were lots of tears. It took us time to build trust with him and let him know that this was a safe place and that the people here care for him. Over time, he started making friends. He enjoyed coming to school, and now he's in his 2nd year in the program. He's picked up quite a bit of English, and he really loves his teachers and his friends.
Él sabe más inglés que yo. Uno de grande ya no, como que no le entran las palabras, y pues él, gracias a Dios, está aprendiendo bastante. La ayuda que nos hacen, así como uno viene de otro país que no sabe nada, y gracias a Dios todo está bien.
My husband got incarcerated when I was 3 or 4 months pregnant with the Nehemiah, and it left me to become a single parent of 2 kids and trying to figure out how to raise them myself. I knew I needed some help, especially with Elena. So when I was a little girl, I actually came to this very school, and I had a wonderful opportunity of having Miss Daniels as my teacher.
Child Care Group welcomed Elena and Nehemiah with open arms, allowing their mother to return to work, knowing her children would be safe and deeply cared for. During their time here, Nehemiah has begun to open up and become more comfortable being around his teachers and friends. And his sister Elena has blossomed. She's become the life of the school.
I know these people really care for my kids. That's all I could wish for, and it's just like a family here, so I really appreciate them.
I think the name Child Care Group is really deceiving. We're so much more than child care, and we're here for the families. We support the families, and when they allow us into their lives and they trust us, it's a really beautiful thing. And Child Care Group wouldn't be able to do the things that we do without the support of our community partnerships, our volunteers, board members, donors. All of that makes a difference in how we're able to impact our families.